Ever tried recording a podcast 3 times and failed? We did 3 episodes. And guess what? Total disasters. But you know what? That's totally fine. This episode of Straight and Gay is about our failed episodes, where we laugh at our horrible recording sessions, but we try to keep rolling, because failing is just part of the adventure.
You need to be a little closer to the post, though.
You're a post. I'm alone.
I'll show you a post. Oh, my coffee's sliding. I'm just gonna unzip my pants. Well, that's on camera.
Told you, porn.
Good.
Are these working?
What's up? Yep.
How do we know? We can't hear anything.
Well, I tested it. No, we can't. You just gotta go with it. You gotta trust it. You gotta trust the process.
Tell me what to do.
You got to trust the
I
process.
don't wanna.
Good.
I don't trust anything. I'm a conspiracy theorist.
I know. Well, anyway, porn. So.
That's what we came out here to do today.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's not.
No, it's not.
We didn't come out here to do porn. I'm
That'd
not
be
going to
fine.
go along with that joke any longer.
Why not?
Because
That's fair. There's a bunch of people around us. We're in a park. We're
it is.
outside
We're in
today.
a park. We're outside.
Yeah.
Having a good time.
Yeah. Doing the things that we said we
And we
would.
probably look kind of awkward because we don't really have anywhere to sit.
Yeah,
it's
we may-
kind of an awkward area to
Yeah,
film
yeah.
this episode of
Yeah.
the podcast, but
I feel it makes it more real.
it does make it more
Yeah.
real. So we're
Yeah.
just going to stand here for the
Yeah.
entirety of the podcast,
Yeah, on
and
this-
please know that we're going to hate every second of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Anyway.
what did we decide?
Oh, yeah.
Self-development.
Self-development.
If anyone gives a shit, that's what we're talking about
Yeah.
today.
I mean, I hope you do.
I hope you do too. But
Yeah.
you know, some people just scroll on by and
true.
just don't even care.
and they're like, I don't want to be helped.
Maybe I'll fix it. For
Okay.
the ones who give a shit.
Yeah.
Self-development. What that means to you.
Yeah.
Your definition of success. How
Yeah.
you're going to get there.
Some steps.
Some steps.
What were you
and-
saying today? How to like,
Huh?
like, isn't that exhausting? It's a drama. We should have done this outside a long time ago.
Long time ago.
But it was cold.
Long time
It
ago.
was April.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be outside when it's snowing and cold in April. This is where we're going to do the photo shoot for the calendar next
I don't
year.
know how I feel about this episode, but we'll see after we watch it.
I feel it'll be fine.
I hope so, but I don't know. I have a feeling in my gut. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling, I don't know. I feel a little strange about, a little awkward about it. But we'll see what happens when
Yeah.
we finish and watching it.
It's been a whole 16 minutes. It's been
Fuck.
16 minutes?
I'm out of juice. I don't have my notebook.
That damn notebook.
I'm out of the juice.
We can call it not perfect. Sometimes we can't create content.
Yeah.
You know what? Sometimes we have problems. Sometimes we try our hardest. I'm keeping that. You know what? We could probably scrape together a pretty silly episode.
I can't believe I just did that.
I can. I think that's funny.
Do you?
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. This is all going to turn into an episode. See, so even when you're down, you can still come up with something. We're not perfect.
Apparently. Yeah, we're not perfect.
We try.
Nobody's perfect.
We get out here.
Perfection is a farce.
Yeah. You know what? We got to give it to ourselves. On the side of personal development, we came out here today. It's cloudy. It's not that nice.
Windy.
Yeah. And we said, you know what? We're going to make an episode. And you know what? We failed at it.
We did. We failed at it.
Yeah. Did we fully record what we wanted to?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
And
We did not.
No.
But we're going to try again.
Yeah.
So that's the important thing.
And that's okay.
Get up, dust yourself off.
Yeah.
Keep going. That's how you win in life.
Yeah.
Don't stay down. When you fall down, don't stay down like a
No.
loser.
Yeah.
You know?
May as well just talk about it. It was called Summertime. We were bullshitting about summertime stuff and it was so fun. And this camera, which Kale's usually on, I didn't put on autofocus it was on manual, so he was fuzzy for the whole thing. So we just had to throw away that episode.
Yeah.
So then we're here, and we're like, we're going to talk about self-development. Kale was like, yeah, I have so many notes and so many things. And then he was like, it's in my workbook. And then he was like, I'll have my workbook at home. And I'm like, I'm sure we can figure it out. And you know what? We didn't figure it out. I know we're here.
We didn't figure out anything.
Yeah.
We're just standing here spouting bullshit.
Yeah.
Well, not really bullshit.
Yeah.
Because we're serious about the self-development thing. But
And we're also clipping in the pet pictures. We're clipping in pictures. No, we're clipping in other videos of like things that people do.
This episode is just going to be a montage of different clips from other episodes.
Yeah.
Because you know what? We want content for Monday, but
Yeah.
we don't have a complete episode, so we're just going to mesh some shit together. You guys are just going to like it.
Yeah. And
Stars. Well, that's good content.
yeah. That's going to be a mini clip. You know what? We're not that great. Stars. But
See, when you spend so much time with someone, you just start, some things just become in sync. Like morals, values, beliefs, the way you think.
Yeah.
You know, stars. So,
we got out here. We're trying to record. And did it go the way we wanted it to?
not at all.
No, not at all.
But you know what? Dust yourself off, keep going.
Yep. Yep.
You know? So we're going to try again.
Yep.
And we're going to have an episode on Monday for you guys, and it's going to be fucking great.
Yeah, it's going to be fantastic. And if you
I have
stay-
heartburn.
Oh, there's people over there. Ooh. You know what's fun about being outside? Walking off camera.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
I don't. Nice. I don't.
So yeah, anyway, when you fail, get up, try again, and put your best foot forward.
Yeah. Put your best foot forward.
Yeah.
And be kind to one another.
Yeah. Be kind, rewind.
Later, losers.
Oh my God.
Vocal warm-ups. Damn it, we lost momentum.
Well, anyway.
We lost momentum, and now I'm just grumpy.
Well, anyway, so today we're going to talk about dumb people.
I don't like that either.
Oh. Well, thanks for listening. Outro. Thanks for listening to the podcast. We hope to see you again next week. And in the meantime, check out our videos. You can follow us on...
I don't even remember what we talked about in the beginning at this point. You know what really grinds my gears?
What?
When people don't think.
Yeah?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't use their brain.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is nowadays with people that don't use their brain.
I agree.
Just walking around, general public, doing their thing,
Right.
you know. They have a brain that they don't know how to use.
That's fair.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Nope, don't like that.
You know what I think's ridiculous?
What?
People who don't know how to merge. No?
Drives me up the frickin' wall.
Yeah.
Literally.
Like by the time you get to the flow of the rest of traffic, you should
need to be up
at
to speed. Like, how hard is that for people to understand?
I have no idea.
Like, you're on the yellowhead, let's say. You know what I mean? But he's coming on the merge side or whatever, the merge lane or whatever. He's driving 50 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And decides that he's going to hit 70 when he merges onto the yellowhead. You know what I mean? That's not how fucking...
No, it's 100.
Yeah.
And the other thing that drives me crazy is like people in the lane closest to the merge lane, you can see the merge signs.
Mhm.
You know someone's going to be coming in.
Mhm.
And the people that intentionally like don't let people in,
You can't
you're
miss
like,
the signs.
no.
They are like as bright as fucking possible.
And they're there and they're yellow for reasons.
white and yellow and fluorescent green.
Yeah.
And
And they say merge or make space.
this is why we shouldn't just hand people licenses.
We shouldn't. You know what? We shouldn't. What's people's problem with zipper merging? Like one in the left lane goes, one in the right lane goes, and you come together like a zipper. Have you ever seen how a zipper functions? That's how traffic should come together.
Mhm.
But instead, you got like three people in the left lane being like, "Oh, if I let this person in, I'm gonna be 0.3 seconds late for Jimmy's freaking soccer game." I don't know.
Mhm.
If you're always late for your kid's shit, maybe you need to get your life in check. Like if you're always running late, it's a you problem. Okay. Like,
Yeah.
like we had, oh my God. So we had this person today. She came in and like immediately at the door, she was like, we're in a rush. We need to be sat right away. They were sat right away. And as soon as the host was walking away, she's like, excuse me, I need to place my order. I was like, yeah, your server will be right over. First server she's seen walking by, she like grabs the side of her coat and she's like, I need to place my order. We're in a rush. I'm like, lady, if you're in this big of a rush, maybe you shouldn't be stopping for food.
Mm-hmm.
Like your lateness and your inability to like time your day properly, that's not our problem.
Nope.
Like you being late is not our fault.
Nope.
Yeah, so that's how I feel about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I feel you. There's a lot of that
Right?
going around nowadays. You know what I mean? People
Right.
just not thinking.
No. Like, why are your problems now all of a sudden my concerns?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're an adult, you can manage your own life. If you're running late, well, guess what? I guess you don't get to eat right now.
Yeah.
Maybe you need to grow up and realize that. You don't always get what you want.
Yeah.
It's okay. What we can do is we can just clip a whole bunch of these little things together. That's a great part about editing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody needs to know that it was an interrupted flow. And that rhymes, so there's some truth to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Straight and Gay. If you want to follow us along, we're available on-
What if we go like, hey, I'm straight.
Hey, is what gay people say. Hey.
Hey, I'm gay.
Hey, that rhymes.
Hey, I'm straight.
Hey, I'm gay. And thank you for listening to this this episode. We'll just take all of this and mash it together, and we'll call it the brainstorming episode.
The brainstorming episode.
It's like episode 2, behind the scenes. What do we go through to get ready?
Yeah.
Surprising, it's not a makeout session.
I need to take a breather. I'm getting stressed out. I am. I can feel it building. So I'm like.
I woke up the other morning, my ankle hurt for no reason because I'm 30.
Oh, I thought you were going to say your dick shrank.
That's not till you like hit 67, 70. Yeah. That'd be really sad. You wake up and it's just smaller.
It would be really sad.
That would be sad.
Especially if you're already like.
Right? You wake up, you're like, why do I have 2 belly buttons? No!
Why do I have 2 outies?
I think it'd be weird both ways.
Both ways it would be weird.
Like, especially if you've always
Why
had...
is my penis in the middle of my stomach?
Wait, why is my belly button popped out? They switch. Your belly button's out.
Could you imagine?
Your dick's in.
It inverts.
Yeah.
Turns into a vagina.
I feel like that would be a problem. Oh boy.
That's a good thing we don't have to worry about that, eh?
Yeah.
That'd be something.
Could you imagine? That's how life goes. You hit 70 and it's just like whoop whoop.
Could you imagine if we were like, if our species was like one of those like hermaphrodite animals?
Or like frogs, yeah.
That like can go from like male female.
Yeah.
Could
Depending
you
on like
imagine?
balance.
Yeah.
Yep.
So if like there was like a guy in a room full of guys, turn into a female.
Just one of them.
Well,
Okay.
half of them, you know, if we're talking about an ideal situation.
Okay, you're at a business conference.
It'd be
from
half
Yeah.
turning into women.
Yeah.
So everyone has.
Yeah. But you're at a business conference from Monday to Friday.
Yeah.
And it like, let's assume it's a construction business conference because it's mostly dudes there. And let's just happen, like, say for chance, it's just guys at this convention. And then, like, Wednesday morning, half of them wake up and they're like, zoop, to go pee. And they're like, no!
I have to sit.
I only do that at 2 a.m. once the coffee, or when 2 p.m.
Honestly,
once the coffee's flushed through.
I can say I think that's what I would be most upset about.
Having to sit all the time?
Yeah.
I sit often, but it's because I scroll on my phone a lot.
Okay.
What? Working, I stand all day, I run around all day. My whole working life is just standing and running around. So when I have a second...
Now you know. Heard it here, guys.
Yeah.
Corey sits to pee.
Yes. Because I'm always on my feet. And
Do you sit to pee?
I just want 5 minutes
if
to
you
myself.
sit to pee, please, and you're not a woman and you sit to pee, if you're not a woman or a trans woman or any
much.
LGQ, HDTV,
do you just get tired of standing?
leave a comment
I
and
get
make
tired.
Corey feel like a normal person.
Oh, I feel like a normal person. I've polled many people.
You've what?
That came across. That sounded
Does
wrong.
Dylan know about this?
Yeah.
He knows about your affairs.
Yeah. And me polling people.
Dylan?
It's but like the kind of polling where I set up like a little booth and
No,
I'm like, what would you choose? A or B?
So polling.
Polling.
Not pulling.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. No, polling. But also at the same time, like polling could be like,
It could be a gay thing.
or a straight thing. You could poll people.
I don't know. I feel like it leans more towards the gay side of things.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Poll.
Thing.
I'm gonna pull you.
Get over here, Cletus. I'm gonna pull you.
Yeah.
I think it's actually an Alabama redneck thing.
I think it's a gay thing.
Yeah. I wouldn't know.
Surprisingly enough, Corey doesn't know a lot about the gay world.
I don't.
And I'm okay with that. And so is he.
So like, I'm gay, but not like gay.
Yeah.
You know?
He's gay,
Yeah.
but he's
Not like, yeah.
exactly
Yeah.
what he said.
Yeah. And I can say that freely. I'm gay, but not like gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why we're butts.
Exactly. Well, anyway.
So coming into this originally, first off, welcome back.
Yeah. Hello. Hi.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
Nice to
Thank
have
you.
you. Always happy to have you.
And if you're seeing this and you've commented and you're one of the people who've commented on the last few episodes or TikToks or Instagrams, we appreciate you.
Yeah. We just
Yeah.
really appreciate that people are starting to engage with us and start to create a conversation. Because that's what we're trying to do.
Yeah. And we think we're funny sometimes.
Sometimes we are. Sometimes we're just fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, it's true.
Yeah. It's very true.
Yeah.
And I think it's gotten more true over the last little while. But you know what? That's fine.
Yeah, we've
Whatever.
gotten more comfortable as
Yeah.
we've gotten to know each other.
Yeah.
And now we're just like full bore fucking stupidity.
Fist in life. Well, anyway.
So yeah, originally we're gonna talk about summer. We're still gonna talk about summer.
still going to talk
I think
about
it's
summer.
a fun topic.
Yeah.
You know, we're coming into summer here
We
in
are.
Canada and North America, I guess.
And one of these episodes we're gonna get outside, but the weather, I can't complain. It's been windy. It's been a little rainy. We
Mhm.
kind of need the rain for a good summer. So like, I'm not really mad about it right now.
Mhm. You know what? I can't really say I'm mad about it either.
Yeah.
I've already been fishing a bunch of times.
Yeah.
The weather's been great.
Yeah.
The sun doesn't go down till after 9.
I know, it's fantastic.
It's- the wind,
Yeah.
whatever. I can
Yeah.
deal with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As long as it doesn't mess with my fishing, I can deal with the wind.
And the rain, we need it.
We need the rain
'Cause
it's too dry. We have fires already going on
Yeah.
everywhere.
And if we have another summer of like fire bans and no camping fires, I'm just gonna quit camping. I'm
There's
gonna
that
give
fire
up.
in Redwater.
I know.
I think that's the closest one to Edmonton we've
Yeah.
ever had.
Again.
Again. Wait,
Like-
what? There was a Redwater fire before?
No, not in Redwater, but like Lac St. Anne County had
Oh,
quite a few last year that and I mean that's only 40 minutes, so it's pretty decent.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's another big fire on the Yellowhead or the Henday again a couple days ago.
Costco.
Yeah.
The business center. Is
Yeah.
that what it was? I
Yeah.
think it was the business center, right?
Over there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Luckily the business center didn't I mean, whatever. Costco's American. Fuck the business center.
Are they?
Yeah.
Are they American?
Yeah.
Why did I think they were Canadian?
Oh no, yeah. Oh
Actually,
yeah.
that makes sense because they're in a Ben Stiller movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, good old Costco. But
Costco's in a bunch of movies. What am I talking about?
good old Costco. Did you know they make all their money
Costco
from
is
memberships?
so good.
I know.
Until I found out they're American.
I know. We went the other day, and I felt dirty the whole time. Yeah. Boycott America.
I wonder if Costco Canada is like separate.
No.
Damn it.
It's kind of like Walmart Canada. Like it's still Walmart. Yeah, I agree actually. Walmart's for poor people.
I mean, I actually can't say anything because I shop at Walmart. When their sales on, they have cheap stuff.
I don't shop at Walmart.
But I don't get my meat or anything at Walmart.
No.
But I'll get like snacks and stuff.
When Mallwart.
Mallwart.
I can't talk
Paul
today.
Blart.
Yeah, I love Paul Blart. Mall Cop.
Marl Cop.
But when
Marl Cop.
I can't talk on Thursdays.
I'm sorry, Marl Cop.
Oh my god.
Marl Cop.
I quit. I'm done. Out on me. I'm just kidding. No, when Walmart's first started bringing in super centers with produce and meat sections, I still feel uneasy about it. I don't trust it.
Marl Cop.
I want to talk about Walmart, and here Kayla is just insulting me. It's fine. It's okay. Oh.
What?
I just lost it.
Oh.
Yeah, Walmart. Mark Wall.
No, I was watching.
Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, good actor.
Good actor.
Yeah.
He is a good actor.
Yeah.
I think he is.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, so is Mike Myers.
I don't know about rapper Mark Wahlberg, Marky Mark. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm glad he got out of that.
Yeah. I mean, rapping isn't for every white guy.
Yeah.
Just for one.
It's not even for Will Smith. It's not his thing, man.
You know what? I don't think there's a lot of things for Will Smith.
It's not his thing.
Men in Black, good. That other one he did where he was like homeless in a city or whatever, I don't...
Pursuit of Happiness.
No, not that one. That was kind of touching.
He was homeless.
I know. But no, there's another one where he's like an action hero or something.
I Am Legend?
Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, Hancock.
Yeah. I don't like it. Not really Will Smith person.
I'm not a Will Smith person either.
No. When I think Will Smith, I don't think Summer.
No.
To try and pull it back
when
to
I
Summer.
think Summer, I think Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
That's a nice boulder.
And Mona, we talk about waffles.
In the morning, I make it
waffles. See that boulder? That's a nice... I love that line.
Such a good line.
Man. I know. Because even with how much time we spend outside, like if you're walking through the woods, like you're just walking, you're enjoying it, you're like, that boulder?
That's a nice boulder.
Yeah. I think Eddie Murphy when I think Summer.
Eddie Murphy's good shit.
Also, like, I don't know why, but thinking about Summer and celebrities, apparently this is a conversation we're having. Summer and celebrities. Avril Lavigne. I don't know why. It's like, he was a skater boy. Like playing on my head while walking through the woods and then see a boulder and it just all kind of comes together. You know?
Yeah, I can't say I think of Avril Lavigne.
Evanescence.
She reminds me of depression.
Oh. Avril Lavigne?
No, Evanescence.
Oh. Avril Lavigne
reminds me of my childhood.
Yeah, me too.
You remember her very first album?
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
It slapped.
So good. It was so good.
Yeah. Complicated. That like everyone had that song on repeat.
Yeah.
For a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now she's been switched out with an alien.
Apparently.
Named Melissa, Emily.
I thought her name was still Avril.
It is, but the alien's name that overtook her body is like, it has another name. Melissa, Miranda.
Anishka.
I don't know. Oh, that could be racist.
I was going to say, wow, that's a little rape.
No? Okay. We're moving on. We've just, can you not? Have you never? Just like, boop. Okay. Well, awkward. Look, it's the worm. Ooh. Distractions. I learned it all from Mean Girls, the Ubuntu tribe.
I've never seen Mean Girls.
It's one of those movies that when it first came out and you watched it because we were younger, we were like, yeah, this is funny. And then it kind of went through a phase where it was like, oh, no, that's a bad movie. And then it came all the way back around to like be funny. Like the Titanic.
I don't think I've ever watched that movie all the way through.
What?
Either.
I mean, to be honest, I only watched the second VHS, which really dates me. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. It's too long.
It is too long.
And frankly, I don't give a shit.
And the second one's where all the action happens. You know what? I like that movie, but not for the story.
Yeah.
I like the ship itself. And like the story of the ship.
Yeah.
The other
story of the ship is cool.
Yeah.
All that other bullshit, no.
Yeah.
Get rid of it. I don't care.
Right? Just remove that whole storyline, and I'd still watch it.
For all I care.
Well, seriously. Come on.
Honestly, though. Like, there is enough room on that door. I have seen enough of that movie to know that there's enough room on that fucking door.
She's just selfish.
She is just shellfish. Yeah, shellfish. I can't talk either. And I actually don't like shellfish. I think they're disgusting.
Really?
I think they're gross.
Shrimp?
Oh.
Oh.
No, I don't like seafood.
Oh.
I'll eat fish. But that's it.
Wait.
Don't give me any crustaceans or mollusks or...
I feel like we've talked about this before, because I think the subject of sushi came up once.
Yeah, don't give me any of that shit.
Crab?
Mm-mm.
Lobster?
No.
Mussels?
No.
Scallops?
No.
Oh. Salmon?
Maybe. Depends if I catch it myself.
Oh, okay.
If it's farmed salmon, hell to the fucking no.
That's fair. Wild Pacific salmon that you caught yourself on a little fishing boat while on a nice trip to the Nanaimo area.
Yes.
If it's that specific, it has to be a yes, because clearly you're there.
Yeah.
That's another summer thing.
It is.
Is salmon fishing a summer thing?
Kind of. Like, they are technically just starting to run. Like, some of the species are, and then some of the species will follow along later in the season.
They're a land animal? I'm just kidding. I've seen a fish run before. Hey-oh!
Yo, is that a dual burp?
I don't know. We edit those out, so...
Dual burp.
Hey-oh.
We don't have to edit out the ones
that
I don't obnoxiously...
That's fair.
...blow in the mic.
And that one...
Like, no, I don't want to keep that in there.
That's going to be a fun little mini clip. Like, just right into the camera. It's like, you're going to watch me do this. It's like when you take your dogs out for a walk, and you're just walking along, and they have to stop to take a poop, and they just stare at you. You're like, stop.
Yeah, they just look at you out the dude.
Yeah. You're like, no, don't.
Watch me.
I don't want to.
Watch me and then pick it up.
And then they sit there and they're like, I did so good. Right? You're like, yeah, you little freak.
They start wagging their tail. Like, yeah, you went to the bathroom. Good job.
Yeah, after you stared at me creepily.
I'm just kidding. Actually, I can't even fake that because I am totally just like, yeah, that's a good girl. That's a good girl. Seriously though, those my dogs. Whenever they come up to me, I'm just like, oh, you're such a good girl. No matter fucking what. So I can't even pretend to be like, all snooty and shit.
And you know what? If you're a person with pets and you are all like, you shouldn't have pets.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, if you don't look at them and be like, oh, you're just like, you're either dead inside or stupid.
If you don't look at your pets and talk to them in another tone of voice,
yeah,
you shouldn't be a pet owner. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. Or, sometimes you're just sitting in your office, like drinking some coffee, and you're like, what is the quadratic equation? And your cat also like looks up to the ceiling. You're like, yes, I would love to have this conversation with my cat.
Right.
Advanced physics, just with your pets.
Yeah.
I don't think the quadratic equation's physics, so I'm ready to get called out. Bring it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Physics makes me think of summer. So
people
like
that talk to their
stars
dogs like they're humans or psychopaths.
Patricia!
Go sit. Go lay down.
So, I want 3 Rottweilers.
I talk to my dogs. I'm just like, you sit your butt. Sit your butt down.
Sit your butt down.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to train my dog in German.
No,
when I get them,
that's too hardcore for me. I mean, like, you feel free. Yeah, all the power to you, big guy. That's a little too hardcore for me. I just train him in English. Sick him.
Du bist eine Superhund.
No.
Okay. All right. Well, it looks like when I get dogs, we're not going on any walk dates with the dogs, so that's fine.
What kind of dog are you gonna get? You're not even gonna get a dog.
I want 3 Rottweilers. Cats. Yeah, and when we get our house, we're gonna have 3 dogs.
This fucker has 3 cats.
Yeah, because they're cute.
Freaking cat lady.
Yeah, because 2 died last year, and I've been depressed.
Oh, shut up.
I mean, the 1-year anniversary
You
of our...
cried for like a week, and then you were good.
Yeah, that's a long time. That's a lot for me. And the day that this episode gets posted, the day before will be the 1-year anniversary since her tragic death.
Diabetes?
Yeah.
Already?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I know. And that's what
Just
she
a time
died
ago.
of, was kitty cat diabetes.
Yeah, no, her name was actually Ariana,
Yeah.
not diabetes.
No.
I just call her that because I never met her, and that's
when
all
we-
I knew about her.
Because when we started planning this podcast, we'd come to the conclusion that she did have diabetes and we were working on treating it.
She had just gotten diagnosed.
Yeah. And like just before we started recording the first episodes for the old podcast, she died.
Yeah, she passed right away.
Uh-huh. And then Kale was gonna, I think we were gonna come over one week. And it's like, Ariana just died. We can't start this week. And he was like, what?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, she dies. You're God. Yeah, that was a year.
Wow.
I know.
Then I told them that I'd just call her from diabetes here on out.
Yeah.
Call her from diabetes? What the fuck does that even mean? Call her diabetes.
We can't words on Thursdays.
Apparently,
Yeah.
I made fun of him, and now I can't word either.
Yeah.
So,
Instant karma.
that's how it goes.
Karma's a bitch.
Don't. No.
You know what doesn't make me think of summer? Jojo Siwa.
Yeah. We're not even going to go there because I have some very opinionated things to say about that.
Okay, wait. Quickly on the topic of Jojo Siwa, though. You probably don't... I mean, I don't keep track of what she's doing, but apparently she's on UK Big Brother Celebrity or something stupid.
She's on what?
UK Big Brother Celebrity Edition, I think. I don't know. She's on some sort of version of Big Brother right now. And
Gay.
right? But apparently she's been like snugging up to some dude and might not feel as lesbian as she used to. So
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Imagine that.
She just need a good old British dickin'.
Just need a good old British dickin', mate.
Hello.
Hello, governor.
Whoops.
That's what he said when he unzipped his pants. Hello, governor.
I mean, if I was British, I would too. Could you imagine just zip? Hello, governor.
Holy shit, that's funny.
You know what? I think I might just start doing it for fun.
Hello, governor.
I'm going to be that weird person that goes into like public washrooms, and if there's 5 urinals, I don't take the middle one. I take one closest to someone and I just zip it and I'm like, hello, governor. What do you think those guys leaving the men's washroom would be like? Do you think they'd text somebody and be like, I just had the weirdest experience?
I think some of them wouldn't even finish peeing. They would just leave,
They just freeze and they're like, ah.
to be honest. Because some guys
I'm done.
are so uncomfortable with that shit.
So true.
Because they're just, what is it? They're not comfortable with their sexuality, or what do you call that? I feel like there's another word that's not comfortable.
Shy. But no.
Confident in their sexuality? I don't
Maybe.
fucking know.
But like using the washroom's not even a sexual thing. I just think it's weird.
No, but that's what I mean. Like, yeah. Anyway, some guys are just so uncomfortable with a gay man. It's just they can't even like live their life if one is around. And
I could just walk in there like just super gay and be like, hello, governor.
you could walk in there with your "Move, I'm gay" sticker and watch them all just run out.
It'd be a magnet.
Well, you'd
But
put
yes.
tape on the back, stick it to your shirt.
Just duct tape it.
Move, I'm gay.
Just red green that shit. No, wait. Going off of that, could you imagine? I just walk in and it doesn't matter where anybody is. I just like take one guy, throw him to the side. Move, I'm gay. Hello, governor.
You guys remember that show, Red and Green? Red Green show?
Yeah, it's a good show.
Oh my god, that was such a funny show.
Then they turn around. You know what? I would go full out. I'd be like buffalo plaid shirt, like ripped off jean pants, mullet with the duct tape "Move, I'm gay" magnet. Throw one out of the way. Be like, "Move, I'm gay." Hello, governor.
Excuse me.
People would talk about that bathroom interaction forever.
They would.
As long as there's no cameras, because I don't need that ever surfacing on the internet.
Yeah.
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 So that makes me think of summer because of beaches and public washrooms.
So she's not gay anymore?
I don't know. But apparently she's been...
What a shit show.
You know what? She's probably doing it just to like win and stupid celebrity shit. I hate celebrities.
I really wish everyone would just cancel her.
What can I say?
Sound a
The
little full of yourself over there.
ladies are just tripping all over this all the time. 34/7. I mean, maybe once upon a time. I don't know. It's because I'm ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thanks for telling me like it is.
Always, my friend, always.
Thank you.
I got your back.
Thanks. What's friendship for if you can't be truthful?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna get you a bag for your birthday.
What's it gonna say?
Huh? It's gonna say I'm hiding my face.
Oh no. Can you get me a paper bag, but duct tape Donald Trump's face to it? Why
Give
not?
me a garbage bag.
Oh.
Because you're trash and I hope you sweat. I'm totally kidding. I actually feel bad.
I mean,
for
at least
saying
sweating
that.
in the bag, I might lose some weight.
I'm so fucking sorry. I actually feel bad for saying that. I'm not usually that mean to
Kale was
Corey.
ugly once.
That actually made me feel bad. I take that back.
Good. That's right.
Because that made me feel bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, so back to my comment of lots of people have been in love with me before, they just didn't know it.
I'm definitely not in love with you. I can tell you that much right now.
Not even on a friendship level?
Okay, well, don't make it gay.
Which is funny because that's the whole premise of this podcast.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said it, because it's
Yeah.
ironic.
Well, great. I done and gone ruined everything.
Yeah, you
Sorry.
did.
Well,
Didn't need explaining.
oh. So anyway, summertime.
Summertime. Summertime
Yeah. And
is a
and-
great time.
Yeah. And it's a time for
It is sublime.
it, enjoying yourself, experimenting, like going into the woods with some vinegar and baking soda and your little volcano and like, ooh, experimenting. Calm down.
Our
Says-
podcast is called Straight and Gay.
Yeah.
You can't say experimenting without clarifying yourself.
Yes, I
Corey.
can. I think that makes it fun. It was like the first
You
couple
think that makes it fun?
Yeah,
I
because-
don't.
I do, because the first couple episodes, there was multiple times when one of us would say something. You'd be like, just to clarify, we've never done anything.
Okay, I
Yeah,
respect
because-
you as a friend
Yeah,
and a bro,
yeah.
but I'm sorry, I do not want our viewers picturing us
Kale,
together.
that's going to happen anyway.
I just don't want it to happen.
It's the internet in the modern age. If this...
Corey, I'm allowed to try and
okay,
avoid it.
well, I'm going to put some reality in your face right now. And when this thing gets to around 100,000, guaranteed there's going to be some crazy people out there that write a fanfic. Will we see it? Will we view it? Probably not. I hope not. But like, but it's
fan fiction.
yes, it's
A
the,
fan fiction of our secret love affair.
yes, because it's the internet. So you just have. I'm not happy about it. Anyway, summertime. So moving on. Yeah,
Your cats are getting up my nose.
but like the real question is what. So we're gonna talk about summertime, and we've kind of talked about some things that are nice for summertime. But how were we gonna end this? Like, where were we gonna go with it?
we're not even done yet.
I know. Now I'm trying to figure out where we're gonna go with it.
I don't know.
Oh, that's cool.
I mean, I think it's working out pretty well so far.
It is. But at some point, there's all
Hey,
gonna have to.
real question.
Okay.
Excuse me. And actually, this is not even going to work with you.
Why?
Actually, yes, it will. I will ask you first. Cats or dogs? He is cats.
No.
I am dogs. Don't bullshit me right now.
No.
Don't bullshit me right now.
No. 100% dogs.
No.
If I
You'd have one if that was the case.
No, because I want large dogs, and I don't think it's fair to keep a large dog in a
So
condo.
get a small dog.
Ew.
So you get cats instead?
Yeah.
So
Do you want some?
You're a dog person, 100% a dog person. But instead of getting a small, friendly, cuddly buddy, you get a fucking cat.
Okay.
You get a death machine.
I do
that
not.
will literally scratch your face off if it feels the need.
I would rather that than a Shih Tzu or a Chihuahua or a York. Like I like dogs. I hate small dogs. I can't stand them. They start yipping. I kick them.
That's racist.
Yeah, I'm dog-cist.
Then how do you say you're 100% a dog person?
Because I like
if you're
big dogs.
Dog-cist? No, that doesn't even work.
Okay, so that's the same as saying, yes, it's dog racism. That's what it has to be. Because that would be like you saying,
That's what I just said.
That'd be like you saying, oh, I'm not a people person, but you do like some people and we don't necessarily like other people. Right? So it's the same as dogs. I like big dogs. I hate small dogs.
No.
Call it is what it is.
Nope.
Yep.
It doesn't work like that with animals, man.
Yes,
It's
it does.
different no, because animals can't even talk.
Yeah, they can. Tiny dogs yip, they yap, they bite, they're stupid, and I want to kick them. I hate small dogs.
Look at this motherfucker.
I think the only small dog I can tolerate is corgis and Frenchies and pugs. But I ain't having none of those because they all eventually have health problems.
So he gets a cat.
Yes, because
like
we're
the shittiest pet of all.
Are you saying? Says this guy who's taking
They
multiple
shit in the house.
responsibly.
Disgusting.
Wait, you think a cat's better than a hamster?
No, a hamster is better than a cat.
Yeah, that's what I tried to say. What?
Yeah, I'd rather have a hamster than a cat.
What about a bird?
Rather have a bird.
Snake.
Rather have a snake.
Tortoise.
Way rather have a tortoise. Tortoises are dope.
I do agree. They're very expensive, though. You know what? If I could, I'd have a bird. What's wrong with cats?
I've never liked cats. Okay, I can't say I've never liked them. They're just at the very bottom of the list.
Right.
Like the very bottom.
Says a guy who's been coming over here for a year and tolerating my cats. He doesn't like them. He tolerates
They're
them.
the only animals around. If there were any others around, I would say fuck the cats.
Look at this little hamster.
Pretty much.
I hate hamsters too. I would love to have a ferret.
I heard they smell really bad.
Yeah, they do. But they're really cute.
So do rabbits.
Yeah.
I want a rabbit. I wouldn't mind getting one of those Rex rabbits with like the
Ooh,
big fucking ears.
yeah.
That'd be cool.
Or the real fluffy ones.
But they all smell.
Yeah.
They all smell really bad.
Yeah.
And I mean, don't get me wrong. Dogs eventually start to smell like fucking Fritos, right? But
you need to respect my decision to be a dog person.
why?
Because you asked the question. You can't be like, what do you like, red or green? And
I'll
someone's
believe
like,
it when I
green,
see
you say
it.
no.
How about that?
Yeah, okay, fine. When we
But
get...
for now, you're a cat person.
Great, I'm going to walk into that. I'm going to get another sticker that says, I'm a cat person, and move, I'm gay. And I'm going to walk into that public washroom.
I could just feel you glaring at me after I said that.
You know what? We're just going to agree to disagree right
Yeah,
now.
we'll have to. We're just gonna
Yeah.
agree to disagree, guys. It
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah.
You got to do that in friendship sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, you do have to do that. It's an important part of friendship.
It is a very important
Yeah.
part of friendship.
Yeah. I mean,
'Cause let's be real. It's not who you are.
it's
You're
not.
not who you choose to vote for.
Exactly.
You're not your favorite pet. You're not.
Yeah, exactly. You're your own individual
Yeah,
person.
exactly.
And if you are any of those things, like if your identity is, you know what, I don't even want to talk about identity because there's so much stupid shit in the world right now. And I feel incredibly angry towards it. But yeah, so.
So you don't identify as a cat.
No, instead I identify as a dog. Woof woof.
I identify as a man.
You know what? It really is just loose conversations of two guys.
It
just
really
sitting
is.
here, just having conversations.
You know, we're definitely taking a more loosey-goosey approach to our new rebrand and everything because we just feel like that's more authentic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And
we're not the maybe in the beginning, but not anymore. You know, we're not the kind of guys that are that sit down and plan episodes word for word.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because we've realized we just don't have time for that.
And it's not who we are. We do plan.
It's really not who we are.
But we're also not the kind of people that sit down, like, we're going to talk about this point and then lead into this point. Like, if I was giving, like, a TED talk or, like, leadership training talk, that's the kind of structure you need. But for this, it's like, no, we're just two guys.
Yeah. We've learned our best content comes from when we're being authentic.
Yeah.
And
usually it comes at my expense because Kale makes fun of me, but that's okay.
Sorry.
Thanks. You're welcome. Friendship.
But I make fun of him with love.
Yeah. See?
Because, like...
It is out of love.
What?
But it's not gay. I'll be the one to say that, okay? That way you don't have to keep saying it.
What was I going to say?
It's born out of love. And then I said, see, it's love. And then I derailed us.
Yeah, you derailed.
So anyway, summertime. Follow us on OnlyFans and Tumblr and Reddit.
Apparently Tumblr's still a thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucked.
I mean, it's not
up already.
Yeah. Ever since they banned porn, it's just not the same.
Right? It's not.
No, it's the only thing it was good for.
Like, you used to go on people's Tumblrs. You just see fucking...
Actually, I used to work with a person at a former job who had one of those, like, scandalous Tumblrs, and all the servers discovered it one weekend. He had to quit.
It was a dude?
Yeah. Yeah.
With dude stuff on his Tumblr?
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah. It was, it was one of those times in my management life where
he had, like, wieners and stuff all over his Tumblr?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah. Yep. And, like, his own stuff. Before OnlyFans. So, yeah, people came
So he probably has OnlyFans now.
I
don't look for it, Corey.
I wouldn't. I haven't. Okay, OnlyFans. We should do an episode on how stupid I think OnlyFans is.
We already have it, kind of.
Yeah, but I mean, we could, like, really dive into it. Not that I want
Guys, OnlyFans is for idiots.
Yeah.
And losers.
This is the last time I'm talking about it.
Okay?
Yeah.
If you respect yourself, don't fucking do OnlyFans.
Right?
Like, what are you doing?
And if you're desperate for money, it's not going to last.
It's not.
No.
At all.
You're going to look back when you're 35 and no one's going to it's just dumb.
It is. It's just dumb. The whole thing is dumb, and people out there, they're going to say we're bitter. They're going to say we're bitter because we're not making OnlyFans money, blah, blah, blah.
You know what? I'd rather
frankly, it's just disgusting.
Yeah.
It is. It's just disgusting.
I'd rather be broke. I just completely blanked in the middle. I'd rather be broke than stoop to the level of selling content on OnlyFans just for money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, it's like a whole
it's bad enough that I already sell my underwear online. Okay?
Yeah.
I don't need to.
Right?
I don't actually sell my underwear.
And that
guys.
website,
I don't sell my underwear. That was a joke.
That website was a lot to put together for him. It had a lot of intricacies.
Oh, he's going to keep rolling with it.
Yeah. If you're going to say it, I'm going to play it.
I don't sell my underwear.
That's fair.
So we can just axe that right now.
I mean, you used to play hockey. We could, like, do, like, a hockey pitch. Anyway, you know what? Don't sell your body or your stuff. That's stupid.
$500.
If you ever sell your body or your stuff,
$500 for a pair of boxers I wore during hockey game.
Have a garage sale. Oh,
actually, you know what? I would just go out and charge 10 grand. I would. Someone would pay it. I bet you any fucking money someone will pay 10 grand for a pair of nasty, stinky, sweaty boxer shorts that somebody wore during a hockey game.
Like when you played or when you watched?
Played.
I think it should be when you went to. Like I wore these while sitting at Rogers Place on the final Calgary vs. Edmonton Battle of Alberta game of 2025.
And I shit myself.
10 That explains a lot about that game. I mean, it was pretty on edge. Anyway.
Yeah.
Summertime is coming. It's going to be great. We're going to get out there.
I don't know why we keep saying we're not even talking about summer at this point.
At this point, it's just stupid funny. Not like stupidly funny, but like stupid kind of funny.
Like The Office.
Yeah.
No, The Office is not stupid. Why did I say that? No.
Uh-oh, Freudian slip. Are you
The Office is not stupid.
You thinking one thing, but then your mother? What? That's Oedipus. Never mind.
What the fuck? Did you just say then your mother?
Watch your profanities. I wrote that sign for you and everything. No! Well, okay. These are... What are we even doing?
Hosting a podcast. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Have you even seen podcasts nowadays? This is all they do.
I know, but what I was just about to say, you know, the basement yard? Sometimes when we're recording, I kind of feel like those two. Yeah. Just because we say stupid things.
We do say stupid things.
I've decided every now and then I'm just going to start asking you really random questions just to throw you off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Kind of like what's his face does to Joe. I can never remember the other guy's name. I feel so bad about it.
Tim.
No. That's so wrong.
Elliot.
No.
Muhammad.
Whoa. Gross. Why? You know what that sounds like? Have you ever seen the movie Contact? No? That's like the sound it makes when they're being contacted by the aliens. Like boom, boom, boom. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in to our random shit episode.
Yep. But like episode full of random shit.
Yeah.
Not a random shitty episode.
Shitty episode, yeah. An episode full of random shit. Welcome to our random shitty episode.
If it's shitty, why'd you publish it? Well, we needed something.
Episode full of random shit.
Yeah. And that's what they've been. We're just really enlightening a generation right now. With what? Who knows?
We are.
Yeah. Avril Lavigne, Coldplay, Summertime. Yeah, that's a synopsis of this episode. Avril Lavigne, Coldplay, Summertime.
Did we even talk about Coldplay?
Nope. I'm preluding to the next episode. We probably won't talk about them then, but who knows?
I don't think we've ever talked about Coldplay. I don't think we'll ever will. We might. Who knows?
Viva La Vida. Who knows?
Yep. Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Good song.
Right? Okay. We need to cut this off. We've gone so long already. This needs to be done. So follow us where all the podcasts.
Follow us. You know where we are.
Yes.
We've said it a million times already.
Straight
and if
and
you
gay.
don't, straightandgay.ca.
Exactly. That's the place to go.
Apple Music, Spotify, Google.
Yes. Amazon.
Amazon.
Yeah.
Podcasts as well.
This is Corey and
all that good stuff. Yeah. So everything he said.
Yeah.
So thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, again. And we'll see you on the next episode of S&G.
Peace.
Jesus. Ah!
Bitch. I'm just kidding.
See, like once we stop recording, it just gets hostile. I'm gonna put my address on the screen. I need to be saved. Yeah, and
Stars.